Let's Connect, Introducing and Supporting Dementia-Friendly Tablet Games, an online presentation for agencies. In this presentation, we'll have a short overview of what is Let's Connect, followed by a video of Let's Connect for agencies. We'll look at how to introduce the games and how to set up and play the games. Let's Connect is a program of the Oshawa Senior Community Centres in partnership with the University of Toronto and the Toronto Rehabilitation Institute. This program is funded by a GROW grant from the Ontario Trillium Foundation. Let's Connect brings together diverse groups including people living with dementia, caregivers, staff, students, and volunteers to enable mutual learning, social connections, and improved community life. Such interactions are important for tackling stigma and raising awareness of the abilities of people with dementia. The Let's Connect program enables participants to learn and play tablet games that they can then carry over and play independently in the home setting with minimal assistance from caregivers. When people with dementia engage in tablet games independently in the home setting, it allows their caregivers greater free time from caregiving duties to maintain social connections with friends and family in the community and to avoid burnout.
I think for centres to want to invest in this, they have to see the benefits.
When you go into a day program, a lot of it is very group activity based, and sometimes you'll have individuals that are a bit withdrawn. So providing them an alternative to that, a tablet for example, where they can sit there and play it either on their own or they do it with a volunteer or a staff member and they get that social interaction. It really makes a difference in their day. It helps keep them engaged throughout the program, and there are studies that link positive engagement to better cognitive health.
One left.
Oh, one more.
One more.
So the benefit of digital technology is the fact that it can be very modifiable for the individual. So as we see with individuals with dementia and just people without cognitive impairment, what works for some might not work for another. We can download different apps or different programs that are suited to that person's interest.
Oh, you got that.
I got it right in the middle, don't you, Madam?
Yeah, you got it.
Each of our clients is coming from a different background. Some people take to the tablets quicker than others, but I believe that the program that we've developed and we're constantly improving is working well for all skill levels and all different backgrounds.
I was very impressed with how it worked. When it started working with people, they just hesitated about playing with the tablets, but caught on very quickly, where my help really wasn't that necessary.
So what we're doing after we've been in the program and they learn how to use the tablets such as this, then they go home with a borrowed tablet with their family, and then the family can make an educated decision whether they're going to use the tablet or not.
Acto Dementia provides recommendations and guidance on accessible touchscreen apps for people living with dementia. This website is an ideal resource for anyone looking to support a person with dementia to find and use apps on a tablet computer for entertainment. Acto Dementia is a group of university researchers unaffiliated with any app developers, and all of their recommendations have been through an evidence-based review process. The Acto Dementia project is focused on identifying key features within touchscreen apps that increase their accessibility for people with dementia, developing a shareable framework that can be used to find existing dementia-enabling touchscreen apps, working with app developers to improve the accessibility of existing apps for people with dementia, sharing app recommendations and support guides for people with dementia or people in a supportive role. Check their Twitter feed for latest app recommendations. A major factor in successfully engaging a client in tablet play is how the games are introduced. It is important to be clear and concise and to be observant of your client's mood and comfort as well as their environment. Start by turning off Wi-Fi. State the object of the game. Demonstrate 3 gameplay moves, 2 correct, 1 incorrect. Provide positive encouragement. Be mindful of signs of non-engagement. Try not to take over gameplay and know when it's time to stop. Be aware of your client's environment and comfort when you are introducing tablet play. Placement and proximity of the tablet and lighting can affect one's experience when using a tablet. Be aware of this and consider using an aid, such as a hands-free tablet stand or other device. Now we'll take a look at the individual games, how to introduce and set them up. Bubble Explode by Spooky House Studios. To start Bubble Explode, tap the Bubble Explode icon in the Let's Connect folder. This is the start screen for Bubble Explode. To access all the different games you can play in Bubble Explode, tap on the menu icon. We're going to play the Classic game. Tap where it says Classic. The object of this game is to pop groups of 2 or more bubbles of the same color. The bubbles can be beside each other or immediately above or below each other, but not diagonally. For example, here's a group of red bubbles. I tap on any one of them, and they all pop. Even a group as small as 2, such as these reds here, will pop. If I try to pop this single green bubble, nothing happens. It's interesting to note, though, that this game has a built-in feature that when you do a wrong move, it shows you a hint of a playable move nearby, like so. To return to the start screen, tap the pause button. Access the game settings by tapping the gear icon. Recommended settings for this game include having sounds and music on. Notice if you tap them, you can turn them on and off. The next important one, bubble size should be big, so it's visually more accessible. Keep the animation set to standard. The hints work well. It's recommended that you disable waves, effects, and screen cracks, as well as notifications, bonus multiplier, and shake effect. Flowers by Kedronic UAB. Start Flowers by locating the Flowers icon in the Let's Connect folder. The object of this game is to paint a picture by matching the number on the paint pot to the number on the picture. You do this by touching each part of the picture that has the same number as the paint you are using. For example, I touch 1. We'll try doing number 6. If you are incorrect, such as here where I'm tapping number 7, and I'm going to try to apply that to this petal here, nothing happens. Take note that this paint pot is swelling, giving me the hint that if I tap here, I can then complete the picture. To remove applied colors from your painting, tap the water droplet in the corner. To select a different flower, tap the picture icon in the bottom right corner. Select a different flower. You can also change the way that you play the game. For example, we are doing a large section color by numbers. We could choose to do smaller sections, or a progressive free form where you can put in any color that you wish, or a simple free form. We're going to stick with the one that's currently selected, the simple basic. Also, Note here on the second dial here, you can choose whether you want to paint by numbers, letters, symbols, color dots, or simple math formulas. The selection with the green border is the choice that is currently selected. Jigty Jigsaw Puzzle by Outfit 7. Start Jigsaw Puzzle by tapping on the Jigty icon in the Let's Connect folder. Select Free Sample Pack and choose one of these 9 pictures to do the puzzle. Currently it's set for 4 pieces. You can drag the controller here to make it more difficult. It's recommended that you start with 4 pieces. Keep piece rotation off. Keep it off. When you're ready to play, tap play. The object of this game is to place the puzzle pieces into their outline in order to complete a picture. Drag pieces into their respective outline spot and they will snap into place and a ding will sound. Pieces that aren't placed in the right spot will not anchor, will not make a ding sound. Tap the X to start another puzzle. Tap the X again to go back to the start screen. You can also use Your Photo. Tap on the Your Photo tile. This will invoke the internal Photo app or Gallery app on your device. Select the Gallery app. This will display all of the different pictures stored on your device. Select a picture you wish to do. Center it. Tap OK. Select the number of pieces that you would like to do. Tap play. To pause and access settings, tap the pause button during the middle of your puzzle. Note here that you can, using this central control, you can toggle the background of your puzzle. It may make it easier to see the outlines. When you've found a background that you like, press the play button to resume. Mahjong Gold by Iguazu Games. Start Mahjong by tapping the Mahjong Gold icon in the Let's Connect folder. From the start screen, tap play, then classic mode. As you play games, you will unlock folders to play more difficult levels. Let's start at level 2. The object of this game is to select matching tiles to clear them off the board, ideally clearing the whole board off. So for example, here's one tile and the match is right next to it. So I tap on the second one and they both are cleared from the board. You'll notice here that some tiles are grayed out. They will become playable as these neighboring tiles are cleared off the board, as we will see momentarily. Notice that is now playable. Notice when you try to make a match of 2 tiles that don't match, it simply disregards your move. To change your tile set or change your background, tap the paintbrush in the upper right corner. You can change to the flag style if you wish. You could also change to a red background if you wish. You'll see that you have some play money currency that you've accumulated from playing this game. The game ends when the board is clear. Ten-Pin Shuffle Pro Bowling by Digital Smoke. To play 10-Pin Shuffle Pro Bowling, locate its icon in the Let's Connect folder. Select Bowling and 10-Pin Bowling, and for this demonstration we'll do one player. The object of this game is to flick the blue puck down the alley to knock the pins down at the end, like so. To return to the start screen, tap the little house in the upper right corner. And it will ask you if you want to leave the game. You'll go yes. To access settings, tap Settings. We have easy controls set right now. Easy splits are off, we'll put them on. Impossible splits, we'll allow those as well. When you've made your selections, press back. We can go back to the game now. Notice the two sets of arrows. The bottom set of arrows allow you to drag your puck along you can line it up on the alley. Second set of arrows allow you to tilt your direction. This can sometimes be problematic for some users. Word Search by Wordloco for Android devices, or Word Search by Sarah Pierce for iPads and Apple devices. To start Word Search, tap the Word Search icon in the Let's Connect folder. This is the start screen. Tap Play to play in English. The objective of this game is to find words hidden inside a large grid of letters. The words that you need to find are listed above the grid. When you find a word, place your finger on the first letter of the word, hold it down, and drag it across to where the rest of the word is, and then lift your finger. When you do this, the word is crossed off the list and it's permanently marked on your puzzle. Let's try another one. Kiwi. Hold on the first letter, drag to the last letter, and lift. If you try to mark a word that is not listed in the list, it will appear to mark, but when you lift your stylus or finger, you get a funny sound, and it's basically telling you that that word is not a word in the list. Continue to play until you complete the puzzle. Tap your back button to go back to the start screen, This word search game is playable in different languages. Find the flag that represents the country containing the language you'd like to do and select it. In this case, we'll do German. Tap the back arrow to go back to your start screen. We'll tap the English flags to go back to English.